Welcome back to Witches Valley Homestead. We are going to do a little garden tour since I have not done one this year, and the garden is actually doing really good. So I'm kind of impressed. Everybody else seems to be impressed. So I hope you guys will be impressed and want to see it. So we'll start out here. We have my Brussels sprouts growing. I noticed a bit of aphids and caterpillars on there, so we've been picking them off. Wonder if I can find any to show you. So if you look down in this little leaf down here, there's a caterpillar right there. Okay, so what we've been doing is just picking them off. Sorry, caterpillar. Potatoes were just put in this little thing, and I built this box up and been hilling and hilling and hilling, and they're huge. So I gotta build up another couple boxes on that. Kind of like my extra peppers and stuff that I had, plus our creeper pepper plant that has a bunch of flowers on it. Our ghost pepper plant. Some extra tomato plants. Little banana pepper plant with little banana pepper on it. Some squash. You guys got some good ones going. Our rhubarb has been doing pretty good this year. I've actually had to trim it down twice now, and it's still doing like super fucking good. My little sunflower. Oh, hi, Bumble. Flowers I'm gonna have to show you next year. I have pictures and I'll put them in like order, but they did super well. I didn't even plan it, but the daisies in the front came up. And then the middle flowers came up with the daisies. And then those died away, and then the back lilies came up with the daisies, and those died away, and then the daisies died away, and now my sweet peas are starting to grow like super tall. This is the tallest they've been, so I'm hoping to get some flowers starting on there. And in our little sitting area, you know, we built that trellis. So I'll show you a little bit more about that. No grass here. Painted some fairies for the garden. Got our bones decaying in the corner. Broke some glass. I know this area needs to be cleaned up. I know. This area didn't do so well. What I had is beets, lettuces, and carrots. Beets came up, died off back there, so I planted a squash that was an extra. I thinned these out a bit. Need to do a little bit more of that. The lettuce is like, but it's so close to the tree, right? The roots from the tree are just all in there. I got some sage, some mushrooms the neighbor gave me. Not sure what kind they are, but they're cute. Another squash. Some more tomato plants that just kind of were last planted very lately. Basil seems to be the only herb that I can grow this year, and I didn't want to trim this plant yet, but I trimmed this guy down. But yeah, look at how beautiful that basil is, and it smells so good. If you walk by a basil plant and you don't sniff that shit, then are you even a gardener? In the strawberry bush, we got a handful of strawberries for ourselves, and there's even some starting to get red in there. But we realized that we were mainly just growing strawberries for the birds and the rodents, but that's okay. We appreciate them and love them. The blueberry bush has actually taken off and grown some new foliage. So we're super happy about that. We're loving our little blueberry bush. We know it needs a better life, and soon it will have a better life in a bigger place. Attached to the trellis is my abundance of bean plants, and they have actually started growing all the way. Like, I can't wait. Soon beans will be dangling. Like, if you look up here, they're starting to flower. And of course, we picked some beans, but there are beans growing. Oh, look at how big that guy is in there. All in here. Purple beans, yellow beans, green beans, all different types of beans, all up this beautiful trellis in the yard that we put together. You can see in one of my other videos. We are super proud it's taken off. So over in this garden, I built this little trellis here for my tomatoes to grow on. I have like a whole, these ones are huge. These ones are so tall. Like, I'm 5'9", and these are at least 5 feet tall. Like, that's a tall plant. And it's got tomatoes growing on it somewhere. There's some popping it up in there. So we got 2, 3, 6, 9, 12 tomato plants in there. Look at this huge one. This is a purple one. Like, that is huge. Already, and I have big hands, already it's like the size of my palm of my hand. So huge. And there's another big old one over there. Alongside the tomato plants, all along this kind of gate trellis thing, is our bush beans. And I don't think we have any flowering yet, but they are trellising a bit. I'm trying to get them to stop trellising on my tomato plants, so I just kind of pin them to this trellis. Our onions, we got them from, we picked these onions from the store. We just went and bought little chive onions, used them up, came back and planted them in the ground, and they're a little spindly now, but like at the beginning of the year they were so big. We've been using them and stuff, but wow, like, do it, save your money, save the stress. Just go buy chives for $1, use them, plant them, they'll come back, they'll keep coming back. Along this trellis is zucchinis, green and yellow, and cucumbers. This here is a big old zucchini plant. I've been strapping to it. Still haven't seen any female flowers, so males are like this, just a long, thin stem. But female flowers, if you look here on the cucumbers, have these little tiny, focus. It's not really focusing well, but they have those little tiny bumps. It's kind of like a little squash already happening, right? So those are female. Oh my gosh, there's a cucumber happening right there. Nice. So I'm trellising those all along there and trying to get them to go along the top. Because over here, that's like taking over back here. There's another zucchini plant. Just big and juicy down there. All along here is squashes as well. And they're all being trellised up here to go along the side of the stand. So there's some more chicken wire on this side. And these are our beans. As you can see, there's beans growing, all different kinds, all different colors. There's a purple one in here. That beautiful bitch. Come on. And it's trellised all the way up this year and over. And there's flowers growing on it. Like this one's starting to sprout flowers all up it. Oh, look at there's beautiful flowers right there. Oh my god, those are gonna be beans. And here's all my peppers. We have red and yellow, large peppers, habaneros, jalapenos, and some purple peppers. We have one purple pepper growing down in here. And the squash plant always tries to cover them, so I'm always pinning the leaves back. But I'm having a problem with my pepper plants because if you look, there's aphids all over them. What I've been doing is spraying it with soap and water solution and then just kind of rubbing them off, rubbing it into a, like spraying my hands off into a bowl. Excuse me. Spraying my hands off into a bowl and trying to get rid of the population as much as possible. I know there's other ways to do it, like you can get ladybugs and stuff that naturally do it. I'm trying to not use any kind of organic pesticides or anything like that, but it's pissing me off. So if you have any tips on the best way to get rid of them other than what I've been doing, please drop it in the comments. I need to know. What else? What else is in the garden? You know, this year has been so nice to us. We've been really fortunate. We got stuff in, we got plants going beforehand, we got stuff in this year and like the beans we did inside, they didn't go, so I just came out here and planted them and they came. Oh, our horseradish, we got big old horseradish here, waving me in the face like, excuse me ma'am, you did not mention me. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know any tips you might have on how to get rid of some of these bugs. You know, we're all learning together and growing together, right? Just like the garden. So love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.